Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, guys and gals? I guess it helps if I click the switch button and switch over to the camera. Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation live. Saturday morning, dark and early. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody is having a great Saturday morning. It is 6:07 here in beautiful Las Vegas. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic morning. We got our early morning text alert going out to all of our members, our great members, letting everybody know that we are live. If you guys want to get on that list, that way you don't miss any time that we go live for our shows, all you got to do is just go to our website, cappersdirect.com, and click on the button on the right side of the page, put in your information, you'll be good to go. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. Give me 1 second. We're sending out the text message alert right now to everybody. We don't harass people either. Free plays having a 1-in-1 day yesterday. We won our daily free play. Lost the one I gave out during the live show. Ugh, that sucked. The smart kids got outsmarted by Columbia. The smart kids got outsmarted by some smarter kids. All right, let's see who's here this morning. Give me 1 second, folks, here. All right, our text message alert just went out. Okay, I'm back. Phone is blowing up. All right, let's see who's in the house this morning. Kyle banging it in first there. Mr. Bogart, how are you, sir? Brad all the way from Australia. Dennis, good morning. Brad, you have to make a t-shirt. Kyle is the GOAT. Israel Cervantes, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for your comment on our YouTube page as well. MLB, who sleeps these days? Not me. Mr. Burke in the house. Brother Boog. Toby. Edward here. The time traveler, Steve. Kyle is the hardest working person in the capping business, bar none. Don't roll the dice with Your health there, buddy? Nah, we're all good. Up late, up early, little sleep, but we like to produce winners. Julius in the house. Julius mad at Edward for giving out the Knicks money line. Remember, guys, take everything that goes on, with a grain of salt, and never bet what you can't afford to lose. Our premium plays actually had the Pistons yesterday. Sean, what's going on? Good morning, bud. Mr. Martinez in the house. Mr. Martinez, send me a text message. We need to chit-chat for a minute. I'll box you in the house. Good morning, good morning. Brad says, Kyle, do you ever think Bozo fails your bets? Fades? I hope he's fading our free plays. He'll be negative 25 games in the year. Harvard smacked us all right in the face. Christian, absolutely big day today. He enjoyed our 2-0 on our premium plays yesterday. Who dat? Bob in the house. Dave in the house. Alan in the house. Kissy B in the house. Alex, good luck to all you people. Good morning. Dem Boys in the house. What's going on, buddy? Kyle Haley in the house. Thank you, Daniel. Just got your text message. Casanova in the house. Alan Mitchell says Pistons first half. Pistons game line. Game total over. Second half over. Boom. I like that Pistons call. We had it as a premium play yesterday. Terrace in the house. Good morning, great people. Let's get it. Bounce back life. Absolutely. 1-1 on our free plays yesterday. Curtis Tosh, Mr. Fisherman in the house. Who dat? Bob in the house. Gave a great suggestion. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you, Who dat Bob, for that recommendation for everybody. If you guys appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys these free plays and all the winning content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is our third live show this week. We'll have one more live show tomorrow. If you appreciate all this hard work and all these live shows, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. There we go. We got one hater in the house with a thumbs down. This is what I say to you with a smile on my face. You guys don't like me. You don't like the show. Do us a favor. Give us a thumbs down. I could really care less. But if you like going 16-5, I'd expect a thumbs up. 33-19-2 in January. I think it deserves a thumbs up. But you know what? If not, no big deal. Just give us a thumbs down and, let us know what we did to make you not like the video. Not like the show. We take constructive criticism here very, very well. Remember, I'm just that jackass that sits in the chair for 3 hours and just gives you a couple picks. But you know what? My couple picks go 16-5 in the last 8 days. Mr. Burke, you basically gave the Pistons game if people listen to you closely. I did give a few clues on that one. Toby, if you don't have haters and you're doing something wrong, absolutely. Brad, Bozo's record's 2-19. I think it's pretty close. I know I'm 1-11 out of the last 13 days of fading him. The only day that I didn't fade him was last Saturday when he snagged our free play and gave it out as a free play himself. 250 damn games on the board, and he magically comes up with a Mountain West Conference game. East Coast expert giving out a Mountain West Conference game like he knew what he was talking about. Edward looks down. You want me in a spicy mood. Spicy is what gets the money. right, see the comments that I missed. Let's see. Dennis, I love it. Word, get the F out. No thumbs down in here. Oh, Boxy said he's tired. Yes. Aren't we always? Mr. Always Working. I thought that was my title. Fresh football in the house. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody's Saturday going? You guys got the coffee brewing? You already had your coffee? Oh, I forget it's 10 o'clock on the East, or 9 o'clock on the East Coast. Where's our Hawaii people at? Where's our dedicated Hawaiians? They probably won't roll in until about 11 o'clock, 10:30. I agree, Alex. They should sit on it. Exactly. Leon, did you miss any picks? No, we're just getting started. We've only been live for about 10 minutes. Alexander needs a smart player to help me up. Toby's waiting for the snow to hit. This person keeps bugging the shit out of me on this phone. For some reason, Chase has got one of our old numbers. Good afternoon, Bank of America. Oh yeah, this is not Amazon or. Oh, you yeah. What's your last name, sir? Yeah, what's your last name? Okay, let me pop up your account here. What's your first name? J-O-8. Oh yeah, you should be getting a letter in the mail. Your application was denied, sir. It says that you have reason here is you're late on. You have some late payments. But your Amazon credit card was denied. All right, thank you, sir. I guess that's what he gets for talking over me. I tried telling him this ain't the bank. The guy's called like 3 times in a row. I feel bad now. I feel bad. When we get off the live show, I'll call him back, tell him that it's not Chase. Edward, they want the loan back for the Super Bowl. I don't blame them. The Super Bowl sucked. Edwin, what's going on, buddy? Alright, guys and gals, let's see what we've got going for today. It is Saturday. It is early. It is dark outside. It is, well, I will not say it's cold outside because I know some of our friends up north and back east are way in the negatives. It's only in the 30s here. It's 33 degrees. It was a little chilly this morning. For me anyways. Alright, sorry. Sending a text message. 10 degrees. See, I don't have any room to... Raider for life, what's going on, buddy? I don't have any... Austin, what's going on? Hopefully you're staying warm up there in Canada. I don't have any room to complain about the weather. You know, 33 degrees. I'm sure a lot of you guys would kill to see 33 degrees. Hell, it's above freezing. First of all, for everybody that's just tuning in, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Cappers Nation Live Saturday morning show, where we break down college basketball, get you guys on some free plays, leans, Probably a lot of laughs. We just had one on the phone there just a minute ago. A lot of facts. And this is the barbershop of sports betting talk, let me tell you. If you guys are here for me just to give out 50 free plays, you're in the wrong damn show. You better go watch somebody else. If you're here for me just to break down 250 games on the board in a 2-hour time span, you're in the wrong spot. But if you want solid free plays that'll take you 16-5 in the last 8 days, up 25 games on the year, you're in the right spot. You want to be able to have a couple laughs as well with your morning coffee and some free plays that are going to put some banging money in your pockets, you're in the right place. You want somebody that's going to keep it real, you're in the right place. You want somebody to admit that their personal plays went 0-3 yesterday, but their premium plays went 2-0, free plays went 1-1, you're in the right place. Austin says he appreciates the content. It really is priceless. Heck, you know, laughing, having a good time, some valuable information, breaking down games while putting money in your pocket, it really is priceless. It really is priceless. We actually have a hell of a day planned here at Cappers Direct. We had a very interesting day yesterday, and I'm gonna recap that here in just a minute. Go over what we did yesterday, give out that full transparency, let you guys know what we did. Michael, good morning from another SoCal day. What part of Southern California are you from? Julius, when I checked the line at 4 o'clock this morning, it was not out yet, but I haven't checked since. I'm off of their hot streak and ship. Alexander, I'm going to take notes. Give me the teams. Yeah, hold on. Let me just spit them right out for you. Camarillo, very nice. I grew up in Saugus. Not too far from you. Good morning, Mr. Butler. God bless everybody this morning. Absolutely. We're going to have a hell of a morning. We're going to have a hell of a day, let me tell you. So, let's go into a recap of what we did yesterday. So, yesterday, our daily free play video, we put out the Milwaukee Bucks -8. The line was dropping. People started getting nervous. Heck no, all day, every day. Nice winner. Then during the live show, did an impromptu live show yesterday. We actually had quite a few people that tuned in to the live show yesterday. Ended up giving out a personal play of mine, Harvard. I know Edward and a few people were not begging me, but they really, really, really wanted me to give away a premium play. And you know what? I wish I would have. I wish I would have gave in and given away a premium play yesterday for the sole fact that, well, premium plays went 2-0. It means you guys would have ended up with another winner, and the free plays would have went 2-0. But, you know, I gave you a personal play, gave out Harvard -10.5. And as Raider for Life posted, it took 3 overtimes, 3 buzzer beaters to force it into overtime, into the next, and yada, yada, yada. And Harvard just got outplayed, and nothing that they could do to help themselves, really. Ended up losing the game outright. So we started out that disaster. So free plays went 1-1. Free plays so far on the month of February, 16-5 for 76%. We're 33-19-2 in January. for a grand total so far in 2019, 49, 24, and 2. 49 wins, 24 losses, and 2 pushes for a clean 67%. We're up 25 games on free plays, not including juice, but remember, the biggest free play juice that I've given out was a minus $1.10. That's the biggest free play that we've lost on, was a minus $1.10. So we're up well over 20 games. And we're only, 5 weeks into the new year. Mr. Butler says, Kyle, thank you so much. You help me every week. I'm blessed. Just want to thank you, bro, because we'll be on the phone early, and I know you got to... Absolutely, Mike. My pleasure, bud. Julius, what I like about your picks, even if they lose, most likely it's a bad beater, not a blowout loser. I try to make sure that we're not on blowout losers. But that's what our free plays were yesterday. Now we'll go over what we did yesterday. Let's start with premium plays. Premium plays, red hot, guys. They've had 3 days of sweeps, back to back to back. They went 3-0 on Thursday, 3-0 on Wednesday, 3-0 on Thursday, 2-0 on Friday. All right. Premium plays, absolutely red hot. They're on a 10-0 run, no joke. 3-0 on Wednesday, 3-0 Thursday night, and 2-0 last night. We gave out the Detroit Pistons minus 8.5. Nice winner against the Knicks. They finally pulled away in that fourth quarter. And then we had Washington over Cleveland. Washington laying 9.5 at home against the Cavs. Nice winner, 2-0 for our premium plays. Hell, our small consensus plays went 2-1 yesterday. We had the 76ers minus 4. Obviously, our daily free play video on the Bucks minus 8.5. And then we had the over in the Golden State game. That game went under. And then my personal plays. We had a really bad day. Obviously, Harvard. You win a lot, you're going to give some back. And we nearly had 2 back-to-back sweeps. Would have if they wouldn't have called that last basket on the Villanova game, but it is what it ain't. We had Harvard minus 10.5, loser. We had Georgia State plus 4. I think they were, or plus 1, sorry. They were up 4, up 5 with just a couple minutes to go. And they just quit making baskets and made a couple turnovers and some very bad errors that allowed Louisiana Lafayette, allowed those Raging Cajuns to not only get back in the game, but get ahead towards the end. And we actually had a chance to win the game. I gave them out early in the day at plus 1, and Georgia State had a chance to win. They went for a 3 at the very last second, and it came out, and it is what it is. And they had a chance to win it, and they didn't. They were down 2, went for a 3 rather than tie it up. They were on the road, went for that, thought they could make that 3 and end the game right there. They would have had 1 second left, and if they would have made the basket, would have been a winner. But you know what it is what it is. And then to end the day, it was looking good, but we had the Heat and the Kings over 216 yesterday. And it sucked. Yesterday stung, but we nearly went 3-0, then we went 3-0, then we went 0-3. 0-3s don't happen too often, and as Ryan just said, key fact right there. When I have a bad day on my personal plays, bounce back. I love my bounce backs. I'm very, very, very strong with the bounce back, so that's obviously going to happen today. And believe it or not, it's going to be a very busy day. As of right now, there's 3 premium plays, and I have 4 personal plays that I've already texted out to all of my clients. If you're not on them, you probably should. You might want to. You can pick up 5 days of my personal plays for $250. You can also pick up 1 full week of our premium plays that are 10-0 on a 10-0 run the last 3 days. You can pick up 1 full week for $299. or they're normally $1,000 a week, $3,000 a month. But we actually we put the month on sale. You can get a month for $9.99 of our premium plays. It's actually a pretty good deal when it comes to the month. You're paying less than, you're paying $30 a day for our premium plays. Same games that are 10-0 right now. But you guys want to get on something solid, I'm telling you, my personal plays are going to have a huge bounce back day today. Absolutely love what I've got on my card. And I've had great feedback so far from clients, and a lot of them are in here. Peter, no, we don't give your money back for 3 days, but we keep you going. And a lot of people in here can attest to that. I had a bad little run a couple weeks ago. We're digging everybody out of the hole because that's what we do. But I don't have a 3-day package right now. That expired earlier in the week. And then my personal favorite, I honestly think this is probably one of the best packages. Mr. Burke, Mr. Burke will tell you that'll take care of you. Mr. Burke is one of my clients that's getting taken care of right now. I take care of all my clients. If you're not winning, I don't charge you a penny. But this is one of the best ones right here. A full week of premium plays and a full week of my personal plays for $350. It's one of the best deals in the house as far as, combo packages go and getting on all our plays and testing them out. And if you guys want something that is guaranteed, we do have a money-back guarantee today on our Guaranteed Saturday. Obviously, it's Saturday. Thank you, William, for reminding me. I am a little slow this morning. It is Saturday. It is our favorite day of the week for 2 reasons. One, this show. I love doing this show on Saturday mornings. I don't know why, because I got to get up so gosh darn early. But yes, Doug, Guaranteed Saturday. Thanks for pointing it out. I don't know how it slipped my mind. Guaranteed Saturday, guys. It goes off at 1 p.m. Eastern time. All right. You get instant access to the game. What it is. All right. What it is. Guaranteed Saturday. People ask me all the time. It's one game. It's not 2, 3, or 4. It's one game that we're willing to guarantee. All right. We put a guarantee on the game. Guaranteed to winner. You receive a full refund. No questions asked. All right. It is college basketball. This is all I'm telling you. It's college basketball. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it's the side of a game. That's all I'm telling you. It may be a dog that absolutely blows the doors off with a big winner. Could be a small favorite. Could be a big favorite. But it is not the total over and under. But what I'm telling you is if you like guaranteed winners, if you were on our Guaranteed Saturday last week or my Guaranteed Game of the Week for my personal plays on Thursday, you're going to like this one. So get on board today. It's $150 guaranteed to win, or you get a full refund. No questions asked. I'll tell you this. Our Guaranteed Saturday is one of our most popular plays of the entire week. We actually sell more Guaranteed Saturday plays than we do anything else. I mean, obviously everybody's usually on our packages anyways, and they come in and they buy our Guaranteed Saturday plays. But Guaranteed Saturday, guys, is a huge, huge deal. And you guys are looking for somebody that's willing to put a money-back guarantee on a game, you're in the right place. And I'm telling you, if for some reason I put my foot in my mouth, we don't win this game, we refund your money right back to your card. We don't hold it. We don't give you another package. We don't just give you credit for time served, like, you were on good behavior in prison or something. We actually give you your money right back to your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. Now, it does take 2 to 3 days. The refunds are not instant because it is, the banking world. But we refund your money, and I'm telling you, guys, there ain't going to be no refunds, just like last weekend or my Guaranteed Game on Thursday. There ain't no refunds coming because it's going to be a flat-out blowout winner. I've had this game circled for a while. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you guys need something to pound because maybe you're down a little bit. Here's the game to pound, all right? You stuck with your book. Here's the game to get you ahead. You're up, and you really want to hammer your book. Here's the game to do it on. Maybe you're just floating around even, but you just don't like your bookie. He's just an asshole, that guy that drives that black Mercedes. Smiles every time you walk in to pay him. You want to get paid? Get on the Guaranteed Saturday play and absolutely pound it. All right, guys, it's $150 and you get instant access to the game. It's already on the website. As soon as you sign up, instant access to the game. Now, I'm telling you, when I say instant access, you don't got to call in. You're not saying, hey, jerk off, can you activate my account? Hold on 1 second, guys. You're not waiting for Bozo to email you a play. Justice, absolutely. We got spanked yesterday on the personal plays. But all that means is a huge bounce back today. Dak, your bookie is your supervisor, so you know you hate him. Hey, here's the game to pound him on. So don't be afraid. Get on our guaranteed Saturday play, guys. Going to be a nice big winner for everybody. All right, looking through some of these comments. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll. So we did our recap for what we did yesterday. Premium plays, guys, are absolutely lights out. And I'm telling you, that combo package is absolutely sweet. And anybody that wants to try out a month of our premium plays, they just put them on sale. Starting today, they'll be on sale for the weekend, $9.99 for the entire 1 month of our premium plays. I mean, guys, they're normally $1,000 a week. You can get, the cost of a week, you can get a month. Or you can pick up a week of those, a week of the premiums and a week of my personal plays for just $350 in a combo package to test them out and see what you like and what you don't like. And I can tell you this, you guys like 10-0. I know I do. The premium plays are pretty damn good. All right, guys, let's get into these game day breakdowns. We've already been live for a little bit. 30 minutes or so. I wanted to be able to do some more game day breakdowns for you guys today, more than normal, more than what we've been doing, just for the sole fact that I've actually been having fun doing it, and I know you guys have too, and a lot of great information has been coming through our impromptu shoot from the hip game day breakdowns. John Dolphin, what's going on, buddy? Haven't missed nothing yet, bud. But I do see that you got my text message this morning, so that was great. We'll have a nice big bounce back day. Posted on Twitter that we're live, and anybody that doesn't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. You can find me at Capnation Kyle. Just posted a link in my Twitter. You never know, I may give away something for free on Twitter. I used to do it all the time, but I haven't lately, so I need to get back to that. All right, I need to take this off, and I need to turn off the heater because it is absolutely, I got it roasted. I mean, it was cold for me, all right? I'm a fair weather desert guy. It was 33 degrees when I got up this morning and drove to the office. So give me 1 second. I just got to walk outside the office and put that little notch down just a second. So give me a second, guys. Knocking shit down. All right, guys. We are back. We are back. We are back. Brad, I'm all good. Or you tell me I'm all good. I got it. Alrighty, let me pop up our little system here. That way we can start doing some game day breakdowns. But before we start breaking down some games, curious to see what you guys like. Post it up in the comments. Let's see who you guys like. Let's get some user participation. MLB, are UNLV games trash? You know, I used to go to a lot of UNLV games. I haven't in a while. I've been meaning to. I wanted to go to tonight's game, but I got a wedding to go to tonight. Alan, nope, you haven't missed anything, bud. Haven't missed nothing yet. Most you'd be looking like Cousin Eddie if it was 33 degrees. But post in the comments what you guys like. And guys and gals, if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Cappers Nation Live. This is our Saturday show. We go live again tomorrow on Sunday. Same time, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Dark and early. Breaking down a bunch more games and more free picks tomorrow as well. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get every notification every single time we put out a video. It doesn't matter if it's a live video like this or if it's a pre-recorded video like our daily free play video. You will be notified each and every single time we go live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, bottom right-hand corner of the video. If you're on your computer or your tablet, you're going to see a small little white box with the Cappers Direct logo in it. Just hover your mouse over it. Click that subscribe button and you'll be good to go. If you're on your phone or your tablet, all you got to do, guys, is just turn it sideways, scroll up, tap that subscribe button, and you'll be good to go. And if you're in the live chat, you may have to X out of the live chat if you're on your mobile device, your phone, or your tablet, in order to see the subscribe button or that thumbs up button, all right, guys? If you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the content, the leans, the laughs, the free plays that are 16 and 5 in February, please do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. All you have to do is X out of that live chat if you're on your phone or your tablet to hit that thumbs up, guys. We greatly appreciate it. It helps us grow the show. It helps us in the Google search rankings. And it helps us get up higher in the rankings, as well as show, you know, that the show's popular. The bigger we can make this show, the more I'll give you guys absolutely free. And that's my promise to you. And Israel, welcome, bud. I'm glad you found us. I did see that you commented on our daily free play video, and glad to see that you're here. And for everybody that's new, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're not a rowdy bunch. We try and keep the we might get rowdy between us, but it's all in good friendly banter, much like you'd see down at the barber shop. No throwdowns here, no throwdowns tolerated. But a lot of quality people, a lot of quality content gets passed back and forth in our live chat. I do like to think that, you know, we're definitely not the biggest live show out there, but I do believe that we bring some of the best content, not just from myself, but from the live chat as well. But there's, I mean, the conversation that goes back and forth in the live chat, not only is it generally really, really friendly, but it's very, very informative and happy. Michael, absolutely, Jets, 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 baby. But yeah, our show, a lot of great, I mean, one of the best parts of our show is the content that is so informative that's in the live chat, that we get out of the live chat. For instance, last Friday night, I was sitting in the South Point going live, and everybody in the world, it seemed, was telling me, Butler on Saturday. This was last week. Take Butler on Saturday, Butler on Saturday. That game was not on my radar, so when I got home, I started thinking, I was like, all right, let me take a look at this game. Let me log into our database and see what we have, you know, on this matchup. And why is everybody like Butler versus Seton Hall and saying that Butler's, you know, the lock of the day? It's so juicy, blah, 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 blah. I logged in, took a look at it, didn't really like it. Woke up in the morning, took a look at it again, really didn't like it. And then I went live, asked everybody why they liked it, and then I told why I liked the opposite. And I know some people got saved. Mr. Butler got saved. Some people got saved on that one. Not only saved by not betting, but they actually bet Seton Hall and took that nice outright winner, and we rolled with it. And You know, so a lot of great information is passed back and forth. See, I'm sorry, I'll box you. You know, a lot of great information is passed back and forth, not only from me, but in the live chat. So if you guys aren't participating in the live chat, if you're watching this on Twitter, Periscope, or about the dozen other websites that we hosted on, or our own website, cappersdirect.com, make sure you guys come over to YouTube, all right? Go to youtube.com, type in Cappers Direct, which will take you to our YouTube channel, or all you have to do is type in Cappers Nation Live. It'll pop up the show, and you can come watch over here and participate in the live chat. So again, if you appreciate all the hard work, guys, give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps us in the rankings. And I'm telling you, if we build the brand and we build the show, I'll give you guys more every single day, absolutely free. So you guys want more content, more free plays, the stuff that puts money in your pockets? All you have to do is help us grow the show. Next to the thumbs down button, where we currently have 2 thumbs downs, do us a favor, that share button. Hit that share button. Share this on your social media. Share this on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it somewhere, all right? Share it somewhere, because we certainly appreciate it, all right? So let me log in here. Hit the wrong button. Logging into our database. We're going to start telling you about the games, the breakdowns, and all that good stuff that you guys are here for, because I know you're here for it, because that's why you're here. What did I miss in the comments? Ryan says, I like whatever Kyle likes. I've been more than disciplined with not taking what I think will win. Robbie Tops, you got your ass handed to you with the Harvard pick. If you lost your ass because of one pick, then you're doing something wrong. We did give out the Milwaukee Bucks as well, 1-1 on free plays. Peter Gallagher, do you have any employees? Yes, we have a lot of employees here. And no, next question, I don't own the company. I'm just that paid ugly face that you guys get to deal with. Sounds great, right? Corey, you haven't missed anything, bud. Just a couple specials. We got our big guaranteed Saturday today. Guaranteed to winner, you get a full refund, no questions asked, at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get some game day breakdowns rolling. Got to see what we have on our card today. I am going to get you guys some free plays, at least 1, maybe 2. You never know, might be a premium play, one of those red hot premium plays. You know, the ones that are 10-0 on a nice 10-0 run. Might get you guys one of my premium plays, because we know the big bounce back is coming. We know that big bounce back is coming on my premium play, on my personal plays. You can get 5 days of my personal plays. Corey, I'm not on that game, bud. Michael Jordan, can we get a 12 noon breakdown? Absolutely. Alex, will I be doing any betting on the AAF? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe I gotta look more into it. Karen says, hey, Kai, I saw on Twitter you hit another Fade Bozo pick for 5K. How much you up? About 50? Almost. I started at 1,000, then I quickly went to 3, and now I'm up at 5. And I've consistently been at 5, so mid-30s. Nice little car. His military pay, which is actually sad that they get paid so shitty. All right, we got a game day breakdown coming your way. Right now, let's do just a random one. I'm going to pick one, and then I will allow you guys to pick one, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. As long as it's not on our premium play or our guaranteed Saturday play, I'll be more than happy to break it down. And if it is one of my personal plays or premium plays that I'm going to be given for free, I'll break it down as well. Yeah, Peter, at random, meaning we take some of the games, like the 200 games that are on the board, and we start breaking them down. Brother Boog wants a Temple game. Temple and Tulsa, huh? I'll do that one for you. Balling Pros remind me, Wisconsin and Michigan will be next, all right? I will probably forget, so just remind me. It's that ADD. I'll forget what I was looking for right now. Temple and Tulsa. There we go. Marquise, Bud, remember, you can always watch the archive version. Always watch the archive version, Bud. Izzy, good morning. Man, I gotta tell you, this is like coffee number 3 for me. I'm still yawning. As soon as guaranteed Saturday starts, I think I'm gonna, got the big set lighting in here, blinding my ass. I'm gonna turn all the lights off. I have a little shutter on my or not my window, but on my door. I'm gonna turn that down so they can't see my lights are off. I'm going to kick up my feet. Well, obviously, I'll have the TV on so they think I'm working. And I'm going to take a siesta. 10 a.m. can't come fast enough. Ian B, what's going on, guys? Who's ready to make some money? Who's ready to make some money? All right. So, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're giving ourselves 5 minutes per breakdown. 4 was okay, but I felt like I was just talking too fast. I was trying to be like the Micro Machine Man. And we don't want to be like the Micro Machine Man from the 80s. Ronald, you'd be surprised. I'm sure there's people here who are not ready to make some money. But for the most part, I know you guys are. So let's get these game day breakdowns rolling. Let's start putting some money in your guys' pocket, because that's why you guys are here. That's why you guys are here. I'll tell you one thing, on a scale factor of most exciting, I'll tell you today, I think that Duke game is going to be an awesome game. I really do. I really do. I think the Duke game is going to be awesome. But let's get this first game day breakdown rolling. Rolling. Revenge factor for Virginia won that game. We're going to go over that game. Who are we kidding? We'll go over that game as well. No, William, third coffee. Third coffee. About ready to move over to my juice. Yep, hail to the victors, I do. All right. We got the information up. Temple and Tulsa. Game taking place at Reynolds Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right off the bat, let's take a look at the Reynolds Center. It's got a 3.6 ranking, making it the 67th toughest place to play in Division I college basketball. Holds 8,355 screaming fans. First thing here in the morning in Vegas. Guys, this game will be televised on ESPNU. New here, this is the real slow pace, kind of boring. Let's talk basketball, too much talk about nothing. How many times are you going to say you're going to start a breakdown? Okay. You don't have to say goodbye because I'll tell it for you. American military equals freedom. Sorry, bud, but we already told you yesterday you can't promote your channel here. Hold on, folks. Gotta get rid of these spammers. We may be boring in a slow-paced kind of place, but you know what, asshole? Our free plays win 16-5. How about that one? So slow-paced, yes, but you know what? We produce winners. I love everybody, by the way. Peace, love, and happiness, and winning free plays. If you're new to the channel, don't worry. I'm not mean. I'm actually nice. I'm one of the nicest guys in the industry, but we give out winners. We're just not a fast-paced kind of place. Absolutely. Packer RE, you got that. All right. Since we're slow, hold on, let me yawn. All right, Temple and Tulsa. Taking a look at the odds on that game. Game 601, 602. Temple opened up as a 1-point favorite. They're up to 2 right now. Total opened up at 147. It's down to 146, although betonline.ag still has it at 147. Now, we can't really go over the money aspect of this game because the updated percentages have not been updated. So it's only saying 100% on Tulsa, which I know is actually inaccurate. So we're going to skip right over the money aspect. Oh, Mike, they never get to me. I'm actually having a good time. Mr. Robinson, what's going on? Todd, what's going on? We'll talk about the new football league here in a little bit. Exactly, who dat, Bob? This ain't wham bam, thank you, sir. All right, guys, Temple knocking down 50.5% from the field. Tulsa on defense holding teams to 48.2. All right. Temple knocking down that 33.5% of the time. Tulsa is fairly decent at defending the 3 ball. They're actually ranked 83rd in all of college basketball. Division I for defending the 3, holding teams are just 32.4%. Knocking down that 2 ball for Temple. Every dunk, layup, jump shot, hitting 50.6% of them, whereas Tulsa's holding teams to 47.9%. William, I do agree with you. It was probably Bozo the Clown with another fake account. Free throws. Temple, a very good free throw shooting team, ranked 67th in Division I, knocking down 73.7% of all their free throw attempts. They rely on 19.4% of all their points to be from the free throw line. Let's see here. Tulsa. They knock down 52% from the field. Temple holds teams to 50.6%. When it comes to that three ball, Tulsa's a little bit better at 2% more, knocking down 35.3%. Whereas Temple holds teams to 32.5%. Packer RE, you just changed your name. What did you change it from? Oh, they never bother me. Ah, Mario, what's going on, bud? They never bother me. That's a fact. You swear, bet Marquette, huh? But anyways, let's get back to Temple and Tulsa. When it comes to Tulsa, knocking down that two ball, they're hitting 51.5%, whereas Temple's holding teams to 51.7%. Tulsa is not the best free throw shooting team. They're in the bottom third of Division I, knocking down 68.8% of all their free throw attempts. And coincidentally enough, they rely on 23.7% of all their total points to come from the free throw line. They rely on 29.1% from the three ball, and 47.2% of all their points scored are all 2-point plays. They go to the bench for 35.3% of all their minutes played, whereas Temple is going to the bench for 25.6%. Now, very evenly matched when it comes to the two-foul protocol. 8.5% for Temple, 9.9% for Tulsa. All right, guys, just basically taking a quick look at this. Small little edge when it comes to the offensive shooting for Temple, mainly in the free throws late in the game. If it gets down to a free throw contest late in the first half, late in the game, definite edge to Temple with their 73.7% compared to the 68.8% of Tulsa. When it comes to defense, slight little edge for Temple as well. We've got them ranked a little bit higher. Not much. We've got them as the 83rd best or highest ranked overall defense in Division I compared to 114th for Tulsa. So a small little edge for Temple on both offense and defense. Give that home court advantage to Tulsa as well. But I really don't think the home court advantage is going to be that big of a factor. Let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison between these two teams. You've got Tulsa, who's going to be the home team, guys. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 games, 6 out of their last 8. They are 3-7 in conference play and 13-10 on the year. Where you've got Temple, who's coming off a 2-game win streak against Tulane in Connecticut. They're 17-6 straight up and 7-3 in conference play. So flip the script on the conference record, and then you've got Temple. All right. The Temple Owls facing off against the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. Tulsa coming off a 11-point loss on the road to Wichita State back on February 2nd, 1 week ago. They did win prior to that, just a couple days before that against Memphis. They beat them 95-79. Both teams have actually beat Memphis, believe it or not. And then Tulsa had a 3-game losing streak where they lost to UCF, Cincinnati, and Houston. 2 of those teams, being Cincinnati and Houston, Temple also lost to as well, except their loss to Cincinnati. Temple's loss to Cincinnati was only by 4 points compared to the 24 that Tulsa lost. I think it was 24 points that Tulsa lost to them by. Actually, they both lost to UCF as well. They both lost to UCF. Slight little edge everywhere I look in comparison. When you're comparing the numbers to offense to defense, I definitely see a slight edge in every category, with the exception of the effective field goal percentage. But I think the Temple Owls on defense will be able to control that number for Tulsa. So, lean Tulsa. Sorry, scratch that. Lean Temple. What am I thinking? Too many T's. Lean Temple on that game. Reading through the comments here. Jared, yeah, if you're working nights. Ryan, I don't have $1 on the game, but if I was, it would be Temple. Steven just said, let's all get on that guaranteed Saturday and make some money. Absolutely. Guaranteed Saturday goes off at 1 p.m. Eastern. 10 Pacific, 10 in the morning. College basketball, 1 game. Guaranteed to win. You get a full refund, no questions asked. All right, Bailing Pros, what was that game you wanted last? Do I track my leans? No, I track our free plays, because if I'm not betting on it, what do I need to keep track of it for? But I can tell you this. I gave out some leans yesterday, and we went 2-1 on leans. I gave out Louisiana Monroe. Gave out the over in Dartmouth as a lean, as well as Dartmouth, but that's 2-1 on leans. But no, I don't keep track of my leans because they're not what I'm betting. But I keep track of our free plays. Free plays, official free plays, 16-5 in February, 33-19-2 in the month of January for 64% in January. We're rolling 76% so far in February. And overall for the entire year of 2019, just over 5 weeks and a day in, we're 49 wins, 24 losses, and 2 pushes, for a clean 67% on free plays. Official free plays, not leans. Leans are leans. If you put a gun to my head and you made me bet it. Balling Pros asked for Wisconsin and Michigan, so that's what we're going to do next. So hopefully that answers your questions on if I keep track of leans. There's a smart question. Ryan hit it. Can we go over a personal play? Sean, the Kentucky game is part of our card. I can't talk this morning. Kentucky game is part of our card. Between our consensus plays, premium plays, personal plays, it's part of our card, or else I would touch it. All right, let me get that. Oh, just closed the wrong damn window. Let me open it back up. All right, I don't want to sign in again. Let's see. The Michigan game. There it is. All right, before we break this game down, Post up in the comments, who do you guys like? The time traveler thinks Kentucky might be his guaranteed game. You never know. It may be a consensus play, and we may be on Mississippi State. Everybody knows I love dogs. Everybody knows I love a good dog, that's for sure. Especially a home dog. I'm not a cat person. Not a cat person, Daniel. You can have them all in the world. But do I like bulldogs? Maybe. Maybe. Speaking of dogs, does anybody want a puppy? Think she tried digging in the house the other day? See, Edward just said it best. There's no point in speculating my plays because Kyle picks weird teams that win. That is true. Actually, Michael, you should never read between the lines with me during the live chat. So, no, actually, the dog's not available. It's a golden doodle. Love her to death. But yeah, I wouldn't try and read between the lines on anything. I mean, just look the other day. Monmouth plus 1.5. South Florida plus 5. Iowa plus 2.5. I mean, who picks this stuff? Hold on, what about dogs before that? We got dogs upon dogs. Gotta be careful. Sometimes those dogs come barking. All right. You guys are more fascinated with other games. Post in the comments. Who do you guys like so far? Michigan, Wisconsin. The Time Traveler Steve. Do you accept cash? Sure, cash is king. Only if you time travel it to me. Not LSU, not that game. Between the game we're getting ready to break down, Michigan and Wisconsin. Who do you guys likes? Who do you guys likes? Like? You guys are all over the board. I thought we were talking Wisconsin and Michigan. No? All right. That's fine. That's fine. We won't talk them. Just skip right over that one. Just kidding. All right, let's take a look at Wisconsin and Michigan. All right, guys, Michigan opened up as a 5.5-point favorite. That line is all the way up to 6.5 right now. It's up a point. I do see it just touched 7. It just touched down at 7 at the Westgate, as well as CG Technologies and the station's casinos. Total opened up at 120.5. It is down to 120 at the Wynn and William Hill. Total dropping, spread rising. Raider for life. Will, speaking of likes, will 100 likes get us a free personal play? I think we could definitely arrange that. Absolutely. You promote it, you get it, and I will deliver. I think it's fair. But, you know, I don't want to be that guy, so. Taking a look at the money aspect, 78% of against the spread bets are rolling in on Michigan, however, that number is going to definitely change in the next hour. In that next hour, the casinos will open and start reporting the true accurate numbers. That's the overnight number as of right now. So take that number with a very, very, very small grain of salt. It's definitely not the true and accurate percentage. That will Edward, you know how this works. I usually give out both on a Saturday anyways. All right, taking a look at the side-by-side comparison between both teams. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. You guys... Yeah, Brad. I didn't need to answer it. There's that other phone. For some reason, Chase gave out that number. People calling in to check their status of an application. Wisconsin, guys, knocking down 54.2% from the field, ranked 46th in Division I. However, Michigan is ranked 7th in that category at limiting teams is just 44%. We have the 11th ranked three-point shooting team in Wisconsin, knocking down 39.7% of all their three-point attempts, going up against the 25th ranked team at defending the three ball. Michigan. All right, guys, Michigan holding teams to 30.3%. So I actually really look forward to watching this matchup. You've got one of the best three-point shooting teams in Division I going up against one of the better, top 25 team in defending the three ball. So I look forward to seeing that matchup, right away. When it comes to every two-point play, dunk, layup, jump shot, Wisconsin knocking down 51.3%. They're right in the middle of the pack at Division I. However, they're going up against the 7th ranked defense at defending two-point plays. All right, guys. Michigan holding teams to 43.7%. Taking a look at the free throw shooting. Both teams suck so far this year. They've had their strides where they've had great games shooting free throws. However, they've had disaster games as well, and that's why these numbers are so low. You've got 66.1% free throw shooting for Wisconsin compared to the 68.4% from the free throw line for Michigan. Michigan knocking down 51.8% from the field, going up against a very stout Wisconsin defense that we have ranked 6th. Believe it or not, we actually have the Michigan defense overall factor score. We have them ranked 1st in Division I, going up against the 6th ranked defense today in Wisconsin. Wisconsin holding teams at just 44.7% from the field. Michigan able to knock down on average 35% of every three-point shot they take, whereas Wisconsin holding teams to 30.9%. So they're one of the better quality teams, definitely top 50. We have them ranked at 41st at defending the three ball, at holding teams to 30.9%. When it comes to knocking down all those two-point plays, Michigan knocking down 51.4%, while Wisconsin has been holding teams to 43.8%. And like I said, 68.4% from the free throw line. Another shitty team shooting free throws. Luckily for both of those teams, they don't rely on too much of their points to be free throws. 16.5% of all total points for Michigan and 14.3% for Wisconsin are all three balls. Taking a look at how often they go to the bench, Michigan goes to the bench for 17.8% of their minutes compared to Wisconsin, who goes to the bench for 28.6%. Years of experience per player, it's actually pretty much even at a year and a half. Height advantage, it's about the same. Two foul participation protocol, it's about the same, 8.4% for Wisconsin, 10% for Michigan. Hold on, let me see the comments, what I've missed. Michael Jordan, 123 in here, only 44 likes. WTF. Yeah, some people are stingy with their likes. Jonathan says, liked it, Mike. Appreciate it, Jonathan. Everybody that's liked it, if you do or you don't, I do appreciate it. Herschel, the haters don't hit the like because they're scared. Raider for life, hit the thumbs up, people. It's only fair for all the hard work Kyle puts in to give us all the great advice. I appreciate it, guys. Edward, get on those burner accounts, and if you don't have one, make one for more thumbs up. All box you bozo is watching. F you, bum. No doubt about he's liking. No doubt about it. It's 10:20 at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I mean, breakfast has already been served, so, you know, he should be done slicing those breakfast potatoes by now. Damn clown. Dry spit. What a clown. Best fade material on YouTube. Mr. Robinson, I haven't done a side-by-side comparison. I don't have a free play on this game. I don't have a dollar bet on this game. Remember, guys, if I give out a free play, it's something that I'm actually betting myself. It's one thing you guys got to remember. I bet every game I give out. I'll give you guys a lean on a game. I have no problem doing that. So taking a look at the side-by-side comparison, we've got 21-2 Michigan, who's sitting 10-2 in conference play, going up against a 17-6 Wisconsin, who's 9-3 in conference play. Big Ten conference game, guys, and this is a big one, all right? This is a big one. This is the last of their meetings in the regular season. They might meet again in the Big Ten tournament. More than likely, these two teams will. Wisconsin got the best of them back on January 19th in Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, winning 64-54. So big revenge game for Michigan today. It's one of their only two losses. Their other loss came on February 1st to Iowa, where Iowa smashed them 74-59. They bounced back earlier in the week against Rutgers, winning 77-65. Crystal Irvin, we need 12 o'clock picks. I do have 12 o'clock picks. They're actually ready to go. They're actually winners. I've got one personal play at 12 o'clock. I also have one big premium play at 12 o'clock, Eastern time, that is. And you know what? You can get instant access to them right on the website. There's a link, or just go to cappersdirect.com, click on that premium tab. Zuzu, I love it. Buy the packages. Hey, it's going to be a great day. Peyton, can you give us the picks, please? No, we're breaking down games. We give out picks throughout the show, and then we break down games in between. Brad, I don't hate them. I just despise liars, especially in this industry. Possibly, Corey. No, that's actually a premium play. I can't. Maybe I give it to you guys for free, and then I do. And then I do. How about that one? Maybe. Maybe give you guys that one for free. Give out that as a free play. All right, guys. Michigan coming off their big win against Rutgers. Before that, they lost to Iowa. Before that, they had wins over Ohio State, where they won by 26. They had another 23-point win over Indiana on the road. They also beat Minnesota. They struggled at home against Minnesota. They barely beat them by 2. Wisconsin just got done beating Minnesota. They beat them by 5 on the road. Before that, they lost to Wisconsin. All right, that was their first loss of the year and one of their only 2 losses of the year. 10-2 in conference play. Like I said, big conference game. Michigan also has a big win against Villanova, their third game of the season. They've also beat Providence, Chattanooga, a huge win against North Carolina where they dominated them, winning 84-67. They also beat Purdue by 19 points. They beat Northwestern by 2. They beat South Carolina by 11. They came back and beat Western Michigan by 8. 21 to Air Force. They also got a nice big win against Penn State, Indiana again, Illinois, and Northwestern. Again, this time the second meeting of the season. This time they beat them by 20. Taking a look at the other side. Taking a look at Wisconsin, who's riding a 6-game win streak with wins over obvious, and it started with Michigan. All right, they lost 4 out of their first, or 4 out of, they were on a 4. They lost 4 out of 5 games in the middle of their little stretch here. They lost games with Western Kentucky, Minnesota, Purdue, and Maryland. All right, they beat Penn State, and then they came back and they started a 6-game win streak against Michigan. They beat Michigan at home 64-54. Nice big upset there. And then they rattled off wins against Illinois, beating them by 12. Northwestern beating them 62-46. They also beat Nebraska 62-51. Then they beat Maryland 69-60. And then just 3 days ago, they dispatched Minnesota on the road 56-51 in a close contested battle. Taking a look over at the Wisconsin's strength of schedule, they also have a win against Xavier. They have a win against Oklahoma. They did lose by 7 to Virginia on a neutral site game back on November 23rd. They did beat NC State 79-75 at home. They beat Iowa on the road 72-66. They also took care of Rutgers at home 69-64. They did lose to 10th-ranked Marquette, losing 74-69 in overtime. And they also lost to Purdue in overtime 84-80. Naturally, I would definitely... Yeah, Johnny, I did say what it is, but here, I forgot what I said it was. But it's at 120 right now. 120. I see a lot of these comparison when it comes to, the teams and the mission. I mean, both teams stout when it comes to defense. Stout when it comes to defense. A lot of 69-46, 65-49, 59-57 games. But then you also find games where they're 74-59, 77-65, 80-60, 79, 69, 74, 63 for Michigan. Taking a look at the other side, they also have a lot of low-scoring games. 56-51, 69-61, 62-51, 62-46, 72-60. Hell, 3 out of their last 4 games have all been under 120 points. 4 out of the last 6 games have been under 120 points. All right? But if you go back before that, then they're getting pretty close to 50-50. They're side by side. Mr. Robinson says the way you broke that down in Wisconsin sounds like a winner. First of all, Wisconsin has already beat them once at home. They're on the road. And you have to take into consideration home court advantage. The Chrysler Center, guys, holds 12,721 screaming fans. It's the 46th largest arena for them to play in Division I. It's got a 3.4 rating for home court advantage, which is in the upper third. It's ranked 111, so it's not like it is one of the tougher facilities to play in. But definite home court advantage for Michigan. It's, big rivalry game. But, I can definitely see there being some Wisconsin Badger fans in Ann Arbor traveling for this game. But either way, big road conference games are always tough, especially a revenge game. But I do like the fact that that line is going up. If you're going to be taking the dog, I do like that that line is going up. It just moved to 7 in quite a few places. I would possibly wait a little closer to 12 Eastern Time, 9 Pacific, to see if that line possibly goes to 7.5, maybe it goes to 8, or maybe it settles back down to 6.5, and then you should have bet it right now. If I was betting, I've made a lot of money this year on Michigan. I think I've lost 1 time on them covering the spread earlier in the year. Other than that, I've actually made a killing betting Michigan this year, more so than I have Wisconsin. and Michigan plays way different at home. I do agree with what Hail to the Victor said. I kind of like the dog here. Michigan always comes out, usually on fire that first half, and then they get settled in their ways and they start making sloppy plays in that second half. That's been their MO all season long for the most part. But for me, they've been able to pull it out towards the end. I'm going to stay off the side on this game. If I was going to be doing anything on this game, I would be rolling with the total. I would be taking the over 120 points. A lot of times when you see two teams that are highly ranked in defense, and you can take this into consideration, and I'll be preaching the same thing when it comes to the Duke game that we'll break down here in a little bit. And we saw this in the very first Duke matchup. Two great defenses. Obviously, Duke has an explosive offense, but they also have a lockdown D, and they could shut people down. No joke with Virginia. Virginia is probably one of the better teams at keeping people under 60 points. What happened in that first game? Everybody in the world, everybody in the country was on the under. We actually gave out the over. I think I might have gave it away as a free play. I can't remember. But I know we were on the over in that game, and we absolutely pounded it, and it was a nice, easy winner for everybody. So even though you've got, in our book, the number 1 defense and the number 6 defense facing off, something's going to give, in my opinion. Both teams are very capable of scoring on offense. So we've got in our opinion, the 28th ranked offense in Wisconsin going up against the 34th ranked offense in Michigan. When it comes to turnover percentage, both are in that 14% bracket. Steal percentage, 7% for Wisconsin, 5.7% for Michigan. Blocks, 8.8 to 9.6. So very high defensive teams. However, both teams are explosive on offense and are very capable to put up 70 points. I know in their first meeting in Wisconsin, we've seen that final score of 118. I think the total of 120 is right around where it should be. It may be a little bit low for this game taking place in Michigan. Taking a look at the games that Michigan plays on the at home versus on the road, they score a lot. They generally score a lot more points at home. They're usually in that mid to upper 70s when they're playing at home, with the exception of their last 2 home games where they scored 69 against Indiana and 59 against Minnesota. Before that, it was 80 against Northwestern, 74 against Indiana, 68 against Penn State, 74 against Binghamton, 71 against Air Force, 70 against Western Michigan. You go back against a more competitive team in Purdue. They put up 76 against Purdue at home. Against North Carolina, they put up 84. At home, they put up 83 at home against Chattanooga. They put up 73 at home against Villanova. That game would have been over 120, ended up at 119, except Villanova just absolutely got dominated. They lost by 27 in that game. So Michigan is definitely a better team when they play at home. They're more comfortable coming out of that home locker. They're definitely more comfortable playing in Ann Arbor, and the numbers don't lie, and they put up more points. So if I was going to be betting this game, I would be rolling with the over 120, and I'm going to put that down. That's a nice little lean right there, over 120 in the Michigan-Wisconsin game. Now I just knocked my mouse. I need to turn back on so I can switch back to the chat window. This is a lot of work buying a package. You don't have the time to buy a package. Chris Newell, no, I did not give out Michigan. Jonathan says one of those games where it's close all game, then Michigan pulls away the last 5 minutes and covers. That's like every Michigan game. It seems like every Michigan game they pull away at the very end. We're not posting Bozo's Twitter page or his YouTube page or none of that here, so... Michael Jordan, I said if I was going to be betting the game, the only thing that I would touch on the Wisconsin-Michigan game is I would take the over 120. Balling Pros, bud, you're very welcome. Reading through some of these comments. See if I missed anything. Marquis said, people must not understand what it is that happens here. No, they don't. You're very welcome for the due diligence. Do I see a stronger 12 p.m. play? Absolutely. I've got a personal play at 12 o'clock. I've got a premium play at 12 o'clock. What else do we have at 12 o'clock? Oop, no, shit, that's on this list right here. We got a consensus play at 12 o'clock. Loops are, Kyle, I like Pittsburgh at home against NC State. What do you think about that one? I think they can feed them at home tonight or today. Thank you. We'll take a look at NC State and Pittsburgh. Tell you what, we'll break down NC State and Pittsburgh. You know what, Jonathan? Thank you for reminding me. You did do that. We gave away a free package, and Jonathan was actually the very first package that we gave away for free. And he actually asked that we give it away to somebody else, that he wanted to pay it forward, give it to somebody else, and we did. I do remember that. And he's still here watching us, watching the YouTube channel grow. So what we're going to do, I'm going to break down the NC State and Pittsburgh game. All right? I'm going to break down that game. And then, when we're done with that, I'm going to get you guys on a free play. And then, we're going to break down some more games. And then when it's all said and done, I'm going to give you guys an additional free play as well. Jonathan, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, we're going to break down the NC State-Pittsburgh game now. Remember, guys, guaranteed Saturday today is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 Pacific. Don't miss it. It's coming up in just a few hours. All right, guys, it is one big game. Guaranteed to win, or you get a full refund, no questions asked. Guaranteed to win, or you get a full refund, no questions asked. You don't want to miss it. Don't delay. I see a bunch of you have already jumped on it, which is great. I think you guys will all like it. And remember, we have more going on than just our guaranteed Saturday, guys. If you want big winners, we've got big winners for you, all right? I've got 4 personal plays today. It's going to be a very, very big day. One first thing this morning, 2 at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Hold on one second, guys. All right, guys. All right, I'm back. Dustin says, you're the man, Kyle. Just started watching this week. You are the best in the business. Hope to get a package in the near future whenever you're ready, bud. We're always here. I'll box you Valentine's Day coming up. Some of us got to get the wife some good. Absolutely. If Jonathan, when Kyle's quiet, your screen froze. The best part about this, guys, is every single free play, every single official free play that I give out, I'm actually physically, personally betting. Every single game that I give out as a free play, I'm betting. And when I bet for thousands of dollars. Big difference between us and other people is flat out, I bet the games I give out. All right? And one of the neat thing is I don't need you guys to buy the plays. You don't have to buy a package. I'm going to make money regardless if you guys sign up or not. I'm betting the games. And I'm going to make money today regardless of what you guys do. Mr. Robinson, when is the next Navy donation? We're actually waiting for our paperwork to come back from the Navy SEAL Foundation. They actually found out it was us. A couple people put where it came from on their donation. And they reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to become an official licensed partner of the Navy SEAL Foundation. And we said absolutely. So we're just waiting for our paperwork to come back, and then we're going to do it again. But we're going to try. I'm trying to see if maybe we could set like a goal of $20,000 or $25,000 to raise this year at a minimum, and see if we can't break it between now and the end of the year. Mr. Falcone, do I have any first period hockey overs? There's a couple today, but I mean I've been laying off them since the All-Star break, which has been a good thing. A lot of them have not been hitting since the All-Star break. We're working on all that, Jonathan. Slowly but surely. We always try and provide the best content first, and then the goodies afterwards. But all right, let me pop up the information for that next matchup between NC State and Pittsburgh at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, guys. We actually have. I don't have a play on this game. I don't have anything official on this game. This one will be easy to break down. I've already broken it down. I already looked at it. I debated betting on it, so when I give out a lean, it'll be a nice strong lean. I'm not betting it, not yet anyways. That may change. NC State opened up as a 2.5-point favorite. William Hill just bumped them up to 3. Total opened up at 147. That total is up 1.5 to 148.5 here in Las Vegas. My best bet, Mr. Falcone, is probably to lay off the first period overs for another couple days. Make sure they get back to their scoring ways. I know some of them are like somebody told me 1-5 or 0-6. We give out a couple in our premium NHL package, and those are the only ones that I'd be betting. But the other ones, for the most part, I've stayed off quite a few of them, believe it or not. All right, side-by-side comparison between North Carolina State and Pittsburgh. All right, guys. We actually have the North Carolina State ranked 39th when it comes to offense, going up against the Pittsburgh defense that we actually have ranked 41st in Division I basketball. Pittsburgh offense, middle of the pack, 169th, where we've got them ranked, going up against a strong NC State where we've got them ranked 48th on defense. So big advantage when it comes to the offensive side for North Carolina, in my personal opinion. You've got North Carolina State knocking down 53.7% from the field. Pittsburgh holding teams to 45.9%. They're actually ranked 17th in that category. Shooting the three ball for NC State, they're knocking down 36.3%. But they're going up against a very stout team in the Pittsburgh D that's been able to hold teams to just 30.7%. A top 40 team when it comes to defending the three ball. This is a revenge game for Pittsburgh. NC State already beat them 86-80 back on January 12th. So just about a month ago, NC State already got the best of them. They were laying 2.5 on the road, and they won by 8. When it comes to all those 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, dunk, NC State's knocking down 53.5%, while Pittsburgh is holding teams to 45.8%. They're actually ranked 33rd in that category. Shooting free throws, they're actually very, very similar. 70.1% from the free throw line for NC State compared to 71% even for Pittsburgh from the free throw line. Pittsburgh knocking down just 49.1% from the field. Not the best shooting team overall, except when it comes to shooting free throws. That's about their best numbers that they hit. NC State holding teams to 48.9% from the field. Shooting that three ball, Pittsburgh is a team that struggles shooting the three ball, knocking down just 32.9%. However, they're going up against the 18th ranked team in defending the three in NC State, who holds teams to just 30%. All right, guys, less than 1 in 3 average. So to me, I look forward to seeing if Pittsburgh, who already struggles from out deep, is able to put up any type of numbers against NC State. All those 2-point plays, every dunk, layup, jump shot for Pittsburgh, they're only knocking down 48.9% of them, whereas NC State allows up to 51% on average per game. And like we said, 71% free throw shooting for Pittsburgh. Both teams are very capable to knock down all the free throws that they want. Whereas Pittsburgh relies a little bit more on the free throws for their total point score being 23.7% compared to the 15.6% of NC State. They both go to the bench a lot, all right? A lot of bench minutes are played in this game. 31.9% of all minutes played by players coming off the bench for Pittsburgh compared to 38% for NC State. Give about a half a year experience advantage towards NC State. The height advantage is very, very, very similar. Maybe just a slight half-inch overall average height advantage for Pittsburgh. And then the 2 foul participation protocol definitely favors NC State, whereas they're at 7.1% compared to the 19.3% for Pittsburgh. Now, let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison. Remember, guys, hold on, there's a question there. Hey, Kyle, is a 99 for 3 days still good? No, we got rid of that a couple days ago. That special was out a while ago. You can pick up, depending on which package you want, you can get 5 days of my personal plays for $250. You could also get a week of our premium plays for $299. Or you can pick up a combo package where you get 7 full days of our premium plays, 7 full days of my personal plays for $350. I'll post a link directly to it. And they just put on sale this morning. I do see a handful of people already bought it. You can pick up 1 full month of our premium plays for $9.99, which is actually ends up being cheaper than 3 days for $99. And here's the direct link to it. So let's do the side-by-side game day breakdown. All right, we've got both teams riding losses. Both teams struggling right now. Both teams looking for a big win. Taking a look at Pittsburgh, they've lost, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games straight. They've lost 7 out of their last 8, and they've lost 8 out of their last 10 games. It all started after a 3-game win streak, not in conference play, It started when they started their conference play. They started against North Carolina. Matter of fact, the losing streak started when both teams met North Carolina. North Carolina has ruined both of these teams' seasons. All right, you've got Pittsburgh, who's 2-8 in the Atlantic Coast Conference, and going up against NC State, who's 4-6 in conference play in the Atlantic Coast Conference as well. And like I said, it started back on January 5th for Pittsburgh, where they lost to North Carolina 85-60. They came back. They actually beat Louisville, which was very, very surprising, in overtime, 89-86. That was a big home win for them. A lot of hope. And then they matched up against NC State, like I said, back on January 12th, and they suffered their second conference loss, which makes this the revenge game. All right, they came back. They beat a tough Florida State team 75-62. And then Syracuse, Duke, Louisville, Clemson, Syracuse again, and Wake Forest just 4 days ago. 6-game losing streak for Pittsburgh. They did take Wake Forest on the road to overtime, where they ended up losing 78-76. Taking a look at the other side, North Carolina State. Back on January 8th, they were sitting 13-1. All right? Before the game, that fateful January 8th, that Tuesday, when they woke up Tuesday morning on January 8th, they were sitting 13-1. 1-0 in conference play. I mean, their season was riding high. They had high hopes. Well, they ran into North Carolina, much like Pittsburgh. They lost at home 90-82. They came back. They had the next game 4 days later against Pittsburgh, who they're playing today. They beat them 86-80 at home. Okay, so now they're 14-2 and 2-1 in conference play. Oh, they met Wake Forest, who took care of business on the road, winning 71-67. Made them 14-3 and 2-2 in conference play. Then they did the back and forth. They beat Notre Dame. Then they lost to Louisville. Then they beat Clemson, and now they have 3 straight losses. Against Virginia, where they lost 66-65 in overtime. They lost to Virginia Tech 47-24 when they were only able to put up 24 points. How does NC State only put up 24 points? Any ideas? Then they play North Carolina 4 days ago, and they put up 96 on North Carolina. 96, 113-96. That game saw 209 points for a college basketball game. Taking a look back at the line on this game between these two, with NC State laying 2.5 at home. A couple places have it at 3. I see the total already up to 148.5. Taking a look at some of the comparisons on how these two teams play each other. Let's take Wake Forest example. NC State, their score was 71-67. When Pittsburgh played them, it was 78-76 in overtime, so take away some of those points. Let's take a look at, who's another comparison that we can do? Clemson, 69-67 in the NC State and Clemson game. 82-69 in the Clemson game. Clemson put up some big numbers. Any other comparisons that I can look at? North Carolina. But North Carolina is its own beast. 85-60 on one game to 90-82 to 113-96. Remember, guys, this is a game that I don't have any money on. Just breaking it down out of a request for you guys. Reading through some of the comments. All right. I can definitely see both teams having a breakout game as far as scoring goes. I can definitely see it going over. We actually have a final score prediction of 72-71 for NC State, winning by 1. That's in our system. That's our prediction. But if I was going to be rolling with this game, I mean, here's the thing with these two teams, especially North Carolina State, who's been struggling scoring the last 2 weeks. You know, since January 26th, they've broken 69 points once. And that was against North Carolina, a whole different beast. So, I definitely lean towards the under in this game. Although I'm steering clear of it. I think there's a lot better games to be betting than two teams that are trending downwards. But I am writing it down. So what we're going to do, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you guys on one of your guys' free plays coming up. By the way, thank you guys that did hit the thumbs up button for us and give us the likes. It actually is greatly appreciated. It really is. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to check my email real quick to make sure nobody emailed in while I've been live. I love it. Somebody leaves a negative comment on our daily free play video. Oh, well. No harm, no foul. His name is Rude Vol. Hold on. 16-5 in free plays in February for, what was that record? 76%. And 49, 24, 2 for 67% in 2019. Maybe tomorrow's video will be 25 plus minutes of nothing, all for free money in your pocket. Thanks for tuning in. Some of you guys kill me. He put it on the video, but on our daily free play video, and they daily free play actually won yesterday. That's the funny part. Thanks, Will. So, like I said, here's what we're going to do. Going to get you guys on your first official free play. And then we're going to get you guys on another one a little bit later in the program. But loops are, they probably put their life savings on that free play. That's why I left the negative comments. That's why I left the negative comments. I didn't know you left a negative comment. Loops are. I've never seen a negative comment by you. I didn't think that you did. You probably meant that they. Kyle, I'm going to stay on fire, bud. Izzy, when will the Knicks get their next win? It's right around the corner. Right around the corner. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Take a sip of this good old juice. Me too, Israel. I do agree. Luke Czar has actually given us a good comment in the past, giving us some great credit before, so, and participated in the live chat. I knew exactly what I know what you meant. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got a dime, got a heads and a tails, right? Heads we give out personal play. No, Tails, no. Heads, we give out a premium. Tails, we give out a personal play first, and then we give the opposite later. That way nobody thinks that I'm just giving out one or the other. I'm going to actually give you guys both, actually, believe it or not. You guys are going to get a free premium play and a free personal play from me today. Remember, tails never fails. Kyle, I just said it right there. All right, what did I say it was? Tails was what? Head was what? I forgot already. It's my ADD kicking in. Heads was what? Tail? Oh, that's right. Tails was premium. Tails was guaranteed. All right. It's heads. I don't remember which one it was. So we'll give out the personal play now. I don't remember what it was. Either way, I'm giving you guys both. Tails never fails. Except for this time. Tails was both. Either way, you guys are getting both. You're getting one now and one after we do. I want to do a couple more breakdowns. We're going to do a couple more breakdowns. After this. So we'll get you guys on that free play. Going to give you guys a premium. You want this sheet right here. Right here. This good sheet right here. Then I got 4 to choose from. A, B, C, or D. I'll box you through a challenge flag. Oh yeah, I know Loops is a good guy. I knew what he meant. C's a good one. A's a good one. Mr. Robinson, I said that I would lean towards the under on that game. But, I mean, I could see it creeping over. I could see it getting really close. So, if you want A, B, C, and D, if you want the Mortal Kombat code, you got to go purchase the package and you'll get them all. I'm telling you, I feel 4-0 on my personal plays coming today. I feel 4-0. All right, let me pop it up because I would like to break that game down for you guys. Let me pop it up. By the time I find it, I'll probably forget which game I was going to break down. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready? I know I am. Butler needs A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and K. Brian, that was not me. I was not on the Knicks and the Cavs. I was on the Pistons and the Wizards last night for 2-0 on our premium plays. All right, I got to stretch for this one, guys. I got to stretch for this game day breakdown. Got to stretch for this one. Remember, guaranteed Saturday. $150 guaranteed a winner. You get a full refund, no questions asked. Gonna be a nice big winner for everybody. If you're not betting it, you probably should. going to be a nice big winner for everybody. All right, who's ready for that game day breakdown? Drew to the crew, it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Brad, note we're breaking down a free play right now. This is not a 12 o'clock game. This is not a 12 o'clock game. It's actually a 2 o'clock game. However, the next free play that I give you guys will be for a 12 o'clock game. Okay? Good deal? Good deal? This is one of my personal plays. So Edward already knows this play, so don't spoil it for me just yet. Edward and everybody else, Mr. Burke and everybody else on my personal plays. Don't spoil it for the 150 screaming fans that are tuning in right now live, waiting for a free personal play of mine. Remember, huge bounce back day on my personal plays. Huge, big day coming up. And then when it's all said and done, I'm going to give you guys another one. William just texted me what happened to the pick. I haven't got to it yet. You know, ADD kicked in. ADD kicked in. I started thinking about this. I started thinking about that. I started thinking about why Chubbs McGee's box of Reese's Pieces are empty and why I need another box. And where the hell is Jay with my donuts? It is 8 o'clock and there's no goddamn donuts here. Where are my donuts? Fat man's got to eat. Fat man's got to eat. All right, now that we got the rage out of the way, we can get you guys on a free personal play. VCU facing off against St. Bonaventure, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, this is televised live on CBS Sports Network, taking place in St. Bonaventure, New York, at the Riley Center. Speaking of the Riley Center, they're ranked. They've got a ranking of 3.4, which puts them as the 117th toughest place in Division I to play, with a total of 5,780 screaming fans from St. Bonaventure. Going to be packing the house this afternoon, hoping to dismantle Virginia Commonwealth. St. Bonaventure sit 9-13 straight up, 5-4 in that Atlantic 10 conference, going up against a 16-6 VCU who sits 7-2 in that Atlantic 10 conference. Giving you guys a nice side-by-side breakdown. Get the man his donuts. Fat man's got to eat. All right, guys. VCU. Let's be honest. VCU and St. Bonaventure, not the best offenses. All right, guys. Both teams lack when it comes to shooting. One team's got an edge on free throws. That's St. Bonaventure. 3 balls, within 1% or 2. Within 2% of each other. 2-point plays, there's a 4-point advantage for one of the teams. Okay? The big difference here is in the defense. St. Bonaventure's defense, they're no slouch coming from the Atlantic 10. All right, we actually have them rated 81st as far as their numbers go, going up against the 7th as far as the numbers and everything goes that VCU puts up. Advantage on this game with two competitive but lower graded offenses. Definite advantage when it comes to defense for VCU. That's where the huge edge in this game comes in. Comes in with VCU's defense. That's definitely not the only deciding factor in this game. VCU shooting 48.7% from the field. Not a good number, all right? They're knocking down 49.4, they're not shooting 48.7, and St. Bonnie is limiting teams to 49.4% from the field. Both teams are in that high 19s, low 20s as far as turnover percentage goes. Offensive rebounds, of all the rebounds, are very, very, very similar at 29.9% for VCU to 29.6% for St. Bonaventure. When it comes to shooting the 3-ball, both teams are poor 3-ball shooting teams. All right, VCU is knocking down 29.4%. However, St. Bonaventure is allowing teams to knock down up to 33%. So, to me, what that shows is that if VCU can get their shooting on point and put up some quality looks, St. Bonaventure should definitely give them quality looks. But, I mean, just going off the VCU's last game, I think they went 3 of 20 from out deep against George Washington. No joke, 3 of 20. Okay? The game before that against George Mason, what did they do? They went 2 of 19. I mean, these people, I mean, they're 5 of 39 in their last 2 games. Don't shoot the 3 ball. Just take it inside and put it up. Against DeQuise, they went 3 of 13. So, the last 3 games against Rhode Island, 2 of 12. They shouldn't even bother trying to put up the 3 ball. 5 of 21. Oh, sorry, that was UMass. They went 6 of 13 against Massachusetts. I mean, it's been 4 games, 9 of 19 for 47% against Dayton. So the last 4 games, their 3 ball has been horrendous. They need to be able to establish it, and St. Bonaventure should definitely give them some decent looks when it comes to the 3 ball. Those 2-point plays, every pass or every dunk, layup, jump shot, VCU knocking down 52% of them. All right, St. Bonaventure holding teams to 49.4%. Free throw shooting, not the best free throw shooting team, knocking down 69%, but they've struggled as of late. Is one of the key, one of the key stats to VCU. They've had 3 days rest. Hopefully, in the last 3 days, that coach is putting them on the line and making them knock down free throws, as well as hopefully getting a 3-point ball to go in that damn hoop for them today. Armando heads premium, tails premium, yes. We're reading the comments. Moving right along to the next stat, all right? Moving over to the other side, St. Bonaventure knocking down a horrible 47.9% from the field, but even worse from that. And this is where St. Bonnie's problems are going to come into play, all right? VCU is ranked 4th when it comes to controlling teams on defense. They're holding teams to 42.6% from the field, ranked 4th in Division I. Ranked 18th in creating turnovers. Ranked 41st in block percentage. Ranked 43rd in steals. St. Bonaventure is a poor 3-point shooting team as well, knocking down just 31.6%. But here's where it gets really, really bad for them. VCU is the 2nd-ranked team in Division I at defending the 3. Teams playing VCU are averaging only 26.2% from way out deep. Nearly 1 in 4. I mean, the average is like 1 in 3. They're shooting 1 in 4 almost. 2-point plays, St. Bonaventure averaging just 48.2% of all their 2-point plays. VCU holding teams to 44.4%. Things could get rough for St. Bonaventure. If they get to the free throw line, they should be able to put up points. St. Bonnie is a 74.4% free throw shooting team. They're ranked 52nd in Division I. So one of the big key stats, or the key goals for VCU is going to be able to keep St. Bonaventure off the free throw line. They rely on 17.9% of all their points scored for St. Bonnie to be free throws. St. Bonnie is not the biggest team. They do have Osun Osini, who's a 6'10" starter for them. Sorry, reading text message. So, they're not that big of a team. Both teams are not that big of a team. Height advantage, it's pretty much even. Bench minutes, VCU goes to the bench for 38.7% of their minutes, compared to St. Bonnie, who goes to the bench for 33.6%. Years of experience per player, it's average 1.5 years. The 2 foul participation protocol, big difference. Big difference. St. Bonaventure allows themselves to inch closer to that 3 foul mark per player in that first half. And everybody knows if a coach keeps a player in after he's got that second foul in the first half, that player's more than likely going to not step up his defensive game. He's going to relax it a lot because he doesn't want to risk getting that third foul in the first half. Or hell, even the first 5 minutes of the second half. So 2.7% for VCU. Huge advantage for VCU at that spot. All right, so look for some early fouls. Look for VCU to be driving down low, driving the board, and trying to create fouls and put them in their 2 foul participation protocol, because the St. Bonnie coach is very, very, very likely to keep that player in after his second foul. Whereas VCU, they sit him on the bench. So big stat right there that a lot of people overlook. Raymond, they need to recruit shooters. Yes, both these teams need to recruit some shooters. So side-by-side comparison of both these teams. St. Bonaventure coming off a win against DeQueese where they won 51-49 on the road. A team that VCU was able to beat 80-74. Before that, St. Bonaventure lost to Davidson 75-66. A team that VCU also lost to 64-57. Prior to that, St. Bonaventure had 2 wins against Massachusetts and Richmond. VCU was able to beat Richmond 68-50, whereas St. Bonnie was able to beat Massachusetts 65-51. St. Bonaventure also has 2 losses to Dayton and Rhode Island. VCU was able to beat Dayton at home, and they lost to Rhode Island on the road. We got St. Bonnie 5-4 in conference play. VCU 7-2 in conference play. Coming on the road for VCU, their last 2 losses have both come on the road to Rhode Island and Davidson. They have 1 semi-away loss, 4 away losses, and 1 loss at home where they lost to Charleston. I definitely like VCU a lot in this game, and it's the reason why it's one of my personal plays. We actually have the final score in this game being on the lower side of the scoring table, but we actually have it a 67-57 final in this game as our final prediction. But I do believe VCU can blow them out a lot farther than that. That's just what, as all the stats that we use of what it compiles and what it says to what it predicts. So, free official play, I'm going to put it in the comments, VCU, and it's a personal play of mine. And I absolutely love it, all right, guys? Let me double check the line, make sure nothing has changed for you guys. It's down to 2 right now. I actually gave it out earlier, early this morning. They were at 2.5. They're down to 2 right now. I still love it. Free personal play, VCU -2. Posted it right there in the comments. VCU -2. That's a free official play. That game goes off at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember, I do have another free play coming up for you guys. It will be a premium play selection. Remember, guys, Guaranteed Saturday goes off at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 Pacific in the morning. You don't want to miss it. Guaranteed to win. You get 1 big game. Guys, if you're looking just for 1 big game that you can pound, our Guaranteed Saturday is it. All right? I've got 4 personal plays. I just gave you 1. I've got 3 more. But if you're looking for one big game you can step out on, the Guaranteed Saturday play is it. We guarantee that you win or you receive a full refund No questions asked. Also, you can get a week of our premium plays and a week of my personal plays as a combo package for $350. Hell of a deal there. You can also pick up 5 days of my personal plays for $250, or you can pick up a week of our premium plays for $299. And don't go anywhere because I've got a free premium play coming up for you guys. As of right now, there's 3 premium plays. We're going to have more than likely. We're going to have more posted to the website. What happens is if you're signed up for our premium plays and we add a premium play to it, don't worry, you don't got to keep checking back. It's good to check back just in case you don't get our emails. But we will email everybody, letting everybody know that we posted a late premium play or whatever the case may be. Jose, I do appreciate that. And, you know, the same thing that I offered everybody. If you guys get on board my personal plays, you pick up the 5 days for $250, or you pick up the week combo package with that and the premium plays. At the end of that time, if it's 5 days or 7 days, if you're not making money, I already know if you're not making money because I'm betting these games. Every game I give out, I'm betting. I'm betting for thousands of dollars. So I know if you guys are up or you're down. And if you're not making money, I'm going to keep you going until you are. Many people who are in this chat can contest to that. I'm not perfect. I have bad little stretches. I had a losing day yesterday, which just means we're going to have a big bounce back day today. I do have a 12 o'clock game. I've got a 2 o'clock game that I just gave you guys. And I have 2 4 o'clock games. But I will always take care of my clients. I actually heard from a client of Bozo's last night. Says he lost 50 units in January. Hell, our free plays were 33, 19, and 2 in January. So this guy lost 50 units in January. I said, he didn't take care of you? Well, he gave me a couple extra games and he lost me like, whatever it was, another 15 units or 12 units or something crazy. I said, then what happened? He goes, well, he told me if I wanted any more games, I had to pay money. Not here, guys. I take care of my clients. If you're on my personal plays, I'm going to take care of you guys until you guys make money. DT says, VCU is my second strongest play. Awesome, man. Absolutely love it. Corey, I said, we might. I said, that's one of our premium plays. That's one of our premium plays. And if I give out that premium play on that game, I will break down that game. But if I'm not giving out that play, I can't. I can't. But no, you're all good. I think I'm going to give that one out anyways. So, first of all, everybody that's just tuning in, welcome. Cappers Nation Live Saturday edition. We started when it was dark and early. Now it's almost 8:30. We're getting ready to get off the live feed here just in a little bit. We've been going for over 2 hours and 20 minutes, breaking down games, a lot of leans, a lot of laughs. Just gave out a free personal play. I'm going to give out one of our biggest premium plays of the day here in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. But if you're new to our channel, first of all, welcome. We're not a fast-paced, just pump-out free play kind of place, all right? There's a reason why our free plays are 16-5 in February. Because 1, we put time into them, 2, we put effort, 3, we actually bet them, and 4, they flat out win because our information is correct. Thank you, DT. I do appreciate that. Yes, Brian, hockey is posted, and I think you're going to love it today, bud. There's 4 hockey games posted, and I think you're going to love them. So we don't just pump. People come here, and they're expecting, come on, can you talk about the games? Give it. Nope, Tom. The game I just gave out was my personal play. The next one I'm going to give out is a premium play. Yes, Kissy B, you missed a free premium or free personal play on VCU minus 2.5. VCU minus 2.5. Exactly as Brad said. It's like the barbershop here. We talk. Sometimes we get on tangents. Sometimes we go off. Sometimes we're way out over here in right field. Sometimes we're out in left field. Sometimes we're out in center field. Sometimes we don't even know where we're at, all right? However, our games produce winners, and we love having all of you guys here. So if you're new to the channel, thank you, and make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Karen, the lean on the Temple game was Temple. Was a lean on Temple. Remember, I don't bet the leans. I bet our free plays, my personal plays, premium plays, and our guaranteed Saturday play. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified every single time I go live or I put out a pre-recorded video. All right, I'm going to probably go live a little bit later today. I'm going to try to go live later today. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to definitely try to go live later this afternoon as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that little bell button. That way you get notified every single time I go live or I put out a video. Sorry, I'm reading the comments and trying to talk, you know, ADD kicking in. Also, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do, we've been over 150 for quite a while so far today. If you appreciate all the hard work that we do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. All right, give us a like in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's a reason why our free plays are 16-5 in the month of February. As Mr. Burke says, just trust in Kyle if you're new. Mr. Burke is one of my clients on my personal plays, and he can attest that I take care of clients. I take care of them until they make money. So, with that being said, let's get you guys on a premium play. How about that? I just gave you guys a free personal play of mine. Yes, I wait until the end of the show, but you know what? We're breaking down games. We broke down the Temple game. We broke down the Wisconsin-Michigan game. We broke down the NC State game. We broke down the VCU game. Got you guys on a free personal play. Hell, we've got a free consensus play video already out there. Between Tulane and Wichita State. Hopefully, when it's all said and done, we'll be 19-5 on free plays at the end of the day. 19-5 on free plays will be absolutely awesome. That'll put us back up to 79%, which would be great. After going 1-1 on free plays yesterday. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. The lean on the NC State-Pittsburgh game, I said I was leaning on a slight towards the under. If I was going to bet it, I'd probably bet it the under, but if I did, it would be on the small side. I didn't like much about that game, to be honest. I really didn't. All right, so what we're going to do, since Corey keeps harassing me, love you, Corey. DT, I learned something every time I watch, not just from the picks, but how to read the game. Absolutely. All right. Since Corey keeps harassing me on this game, Virginia Tech and Clemson. Virginia Tech and Clemson. Early 12 o'clock East Coast action. Virginia Tech traveling to South Carolina to take on Clemson. Just popping up all that good, juicy information for us. Taking a look at that line real quick. opened up Clemson minus 1.5. They're now laying 3 at home. Virginia Tech catching 3. Total opened up at 130. It's down to 127 at the Westgate, 127 at the Mirage and MGM Properties, 127.5 at William Hill. The win and the Station Casinos are 127 at CG Technologies, and BetOnline.ag also has it at 127 as well. Yeah, Tom, I said I liked the over in that Wisconsin-Michigan game as a lean. So, this is a premium play breakdown, all right, guys? Premium play. Virginia Tech versus Clemson, guys. Two high-scoring offenses. Two very, very, very capable defenses. Squaring off. Nice big ACC early action matchup. Clemson riding a 3-game win streak. They've also lost 5 out of their last 9 games. Coming off a big win against Pittsburgh, Wake Forest, and Georgia Tech. Then you got Virginia Tech, 18-4, 7-3 in conference play. Coming off a loss to Louisville, where they lost 5 days ago to Louisville. They were riding a 3-game win streak before that against Syracuse, Miami, and NC State. Remember, these are the guys that held NC State to 24 points. All right, Virginia Tech knocking down 58.9% from the field, ranked 3rd in Division I. Clemson holding teams to 48.8%. I look forward to seeing that matchup. 3-point shooting. Virginia Tech, 3rd in Division I, knocking down an even 42%. Clemson, a horrible, horrible, horrible team defending the 3-ball. On average, they're giving up 36.1% of every 3-point shot taken. Virginia Tech should have a great day shooting the 3-ball. As long as they're not shooting bricks and air balls, Virginia Tech's going to put up some numbers by 3s. Every 2-point play, dunk, layup, jump shot. Virginia Tech, 28th in the country with a 55.5% average. However, Clemson ranked 26th at defending all those 2-point plays, limiting teams to just 45.3%. Free throws. 75.2% for Virginia Tech, ranked 34th in the country, knocking down over 75%. Clemson hits 52.7% from the field, ranked 97th in the country. Virginia Tech holds teams to 48.5%. Clemson, a horrible 3-ball shooting team, knocking down 32.2%. Virginia Tech defending the 3, right in the middle of the pack, ranked 141st. A little bit higher than middle of the pack. Limiting teams to 33.8%. Those 2-point plays for Clemson, they knocked down 55.1% on average, ranked 40th. They're right up there with Virginia Tech. However, the Virginia Tech defense also going to be strong, holding teams to just 46.5%. Clemson, an okay free throw shooting team. They knocked down 71.9%. I mean, it's not the 75.2 of Virginia Tech, but they're at least above 71%. They're just a notch down below 72. All right, guys. So, I mean, you've got 2 great offensive teams. However, one is definitely a step above the other when it comes to offense. When it comes to defense, you've got Two great defenses. However, I do give the edge on defense. Sorry, replying to a text message. I do give an edge to the defense on Virginia Tech. Yes, we're on premium. Definitely on premium. When it comes to going to the bench, Clemson goes to the bench for 26.9%, very similar for Virginia Tech, 24.8%. Player experience, time-wise, about the same, right around 2 years. Height advantage, you got to give Clemson the height advantage by about 1.5 inches. Two foul participation protocol. Very low numbers for both, 4.3 for Clemson, 14.1 for Virginia Tech. Anything below 20% is generally on the low side. Both teams are really lacking that true big. Virginia Tech's got Kerry Blackshear, 6'10", to Elijah Thomas on Clemson, who's 6'9". Let me double check the line here, make sure nothing's changed. Taking a look at the side-by-side comparison of both teams. Virginia Tech was able to make way and beat Georgia Tech on the road, 52-49. Both teams were able to beat Georgia Tech. NC State beat Clemson 69-67. Virginia Tech made easy work out of them. Both teams lost to Virginia. Both teams beat Georgia Tech. I see this game being very competitive, very evenly matched when it comes to offense and defense. However, it being very evenly matched. Clemson does have a 3.8 ranking for home arena advantage. Little John Coliseum, 9,000 screaming fans. 44th toughest place to play in Division I. However, Virginia Tech's no slouch to play in big games. They've already beat Northwestern, Purdue. They beat Washington out of the Pac-12 on a neutral site game. Beat Notre Dame at home, beat Boston College at home, beat Georgia Tech on the road. They did go and face Virginia, but they lost on the road. They lost to North Carolina on the road. They've played Syracuse, and they just had two big away wins against Miami and NC State. Both tough places to play on the road. So free premium play. Free premium play. Yes, you guys have already called it. Virginia Tech plus the 3 points. Virginia Tech plus the 3. Putting it in the comments. Free premium play, Virginia Tech plus the 3 points. I absolutely love this dog today. I like a lot of dogs. I take a lot of dogs, guys. I love the matchup. I love everything about this game. I like how they are evenly matched in a lot of places. All right, and that home court advantage cancels out. Virginia Tech's capable to play on the road, especially under pressure. They should definitely be able to make nice work out of Clemson. They may be down at the half. I'm not too concerned with that. But all that matters is what's going to happen towards the end of the game. They may be down by a couple points, or they may be up by 10 at the half. I'm not playing the half on this game. Not even touching the halftime. Yes, Justice, I already said that. We got a big bounce back coming, absolutely. So Virginia Tech plus the 3. I think it's going to be close, Tom. I think it's going to be close. To say they win outright. My personal opinion, I think they do. I really do. I think they do get the job outright, but I'm going to take the 3 for the sole fact that they are on the road, and it's going to be a tough battle. We actually have them winning 67-65, winning outright by 2 on the road. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Jesse, you're very welcome, bud. So that's a free premium play, guys. 2 free plays, 2 big plays. If you want that third play between Tulane and Wichita State, you need to go watch our daily free play video. Remember, guys, guaranteed Saturday goes off at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Ant-Man, yes. We're aware of every player that's playing and not playing. We're very aware of it. They've only been playing 7 guys. They played 7 guys against NC State. Look what they did. They played 7 guys against Miami. He was still playing in that game. Virginia Tech plus 3 is a premium play. You want to call it a historically poor shooting performance, or could it be because they're against the 17th ranked defense in Division I? So you can call it a poor performance, but they're up against one of the best defenses in the league. Corey, I can't touch that game. It's one of my personal plays. Okay, Jordan, don't bet it. No big deal. Don't like it? No big deal. Nobody's forcing you to bet it. Great minds think alike, Corey. Hell, they may even lose. You never know. Can't win them all, that's for sure. Can't win them all, that's for sure. But I will tell you this. 76% on our free plays. 16-5 in the month of February alone. 33-19-2 in January. First 5 weeks, we're up over 25 games on free plays. All right here on YouTube. 67% of all our free plays hit. I don't like all the dogs, so don't put words in my mouth. I may be on that, I may be not. I appreciate it, Jordan. I know you do. You're all good in my book, bud. Edgar, I do appreciate that. But no, Jordan, we factor all of that in. No different than the other night against Toronto, and we knew Kawhi was out. And everybody doubted us. Or is it still safe? Is it still safe? Absolutely. Pound it, pound it, pound it, pound it, pound it. So we do our due diligence. We do our research on players. We make sure we're giving ourselves the best possibility and the best outcome. Remember, guys, get on board our premium plays. You can pick up a full week of our premium plays for $2.99. You can also pick up 5 days of my personal plays for $2.50. But here's the kicker, guys. For an extra $51 more than a week of our premium plays, you can get a week of my personal plays and a week of our premium plays. Absolutely, guys, killer deal. $350. You get 1 full week of our premium plays, 1 full week of my personal plays. And guys, I make sure you guys make money. I take care of every single one of our players. And remember, guys, our guaranteed Saturday play, it's early today, all right? It's early today. It's a 1 o'clock Eastern time game. You don't want to miss it. Guaranteed to winner, you get a full refund, no questions asked. But I'm telling you guys, there ain't going to be no refunds on this game because it's going to be a flat-out winner. So if you guys appreciate all the hard work that we do, please do, guys. If you're still here, give us a thumbs up in the video. Give us a like. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays, the content, the leans, the live chat, the user participation, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Please do give us that thumbs up. Armando, I'm right there with you, bud. I feel the exact same way, or else it wouldn't have been a premium play. I was actually bummed that the company, everybody agreed on it, on being a premium play, because if it wasn't, it was going to be a personal play of mine. Absolutely loved it. So, guys, good luck, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, hit that subscribe button and follow us here. I'm more than likely going to go live later this afternoon. And if you want to be certain if I'm going to go live, all you got to do is follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. I'll give about a 20-minute window on Twitter, 20 to 30-minute window on Twitter that I'm going to be going live. I just posted a link directly to my Twitter account. Going to be a big day today, guys, so make sure you guys get on board. Let's all make some money. All right, guys? If you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call, 888-561-8923. If you have a problem purchasing, you have any issues, give me a call. Shoot me an email. Calling is probably faster, especially right before game time. All right, guys. Everybody, I do appreciate everybody that tuned in, everybody that hit a thumbs up for us, or even a thumbs down. I do appreciate it. Everybody that subscribed, everybody that bets our free plays, everybody that purchases our package, our guaranteed Saturday package. Hell, even if you guys are just here for the free plays or just for the content or the drama or the this or the that, I appreciate every single one of you that take time out of your day to watch this show, regardless of how boring it is that some people want to say, or how slow we are at giving out plays. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys. So I'll try to go live again later. If I don't go live, which I probably will, it's a high percentage. I'd say it's an 80% chance I'll go live later today. But if I don't, we'll always be live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, doing the exact same thing. And again, everybody, thank you all, and good luck. God bless, and always remember, bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. Don't go all in. Don't risk your mortgage. Don't risk all that just be responsible. Bet responsible, all right, guys? Because remember, in the end, it is gambling, and anything could happen. Remember, my personal plays, we had a bad day yesterday. All that means is today is going to be a huge bounce-back day, all right, guys? Good luck, and we'll talk to you guys soon.